Thank fuck.
I think it was worth it. That was good. If we did, because I was like I said, didn't want to leave in case her number was up. You know.
True. With Sarah's awarded ceremony having ended at last, the two of us set in for a makeshift meal before winding down. Sarah here left orders for the two of us, which we both consumed quickly, then headed in for a quick shower after eating. I was hoping Sarah would go to bed early after the sermon, but I still have a while before the Friday night meeting, so I guess it's okay.
Much better.
You wearing my shirt?
No,
I think you're just wearing my shirt!
no, I'm not.
You're wearing my shirt!
You got scars all over your body.
What the hell? Why are you what are you wearing? I know we're pretty casual around here, but give me a break.
Hmm? Oh, right. I borrowed one of your shirts. You don't mind, do you?
That's not what I meant. Why did you just take that shirt? I had one shirt in the laundry and that's it.
I know, but it's too hot in here to bother with proper clothing.
If you say so. I thought I'd never hear the end of it if I did that.
Actually, on that subject, I was doing some thinking in the shower.
Oh? About whether walking around the house half naked was appropriate. I knew it! She is half naked!
I don't know if you heard them, but some of the students and the parents were talking about us during the ceremony. In fact, I was saying much of the same thing as the school counselor. I thought, though I suppose you weren't there for that. I just don't get it. Why would they say such things? Back when you were at school, nobody ever said anything like that. But now that you're gone...
If you honestly believe that? People have always spoken ill of us. They simply avoid saying those things in front of Sarah because I was there to shut them up. What have they been saying, exactly?
They think that you're abusing me. I burned myself while cooking and they start saying that you must have done it. I bumped my leg on a table and bruised it, and some students claim that you must have been beating me. And it doesn't stop there. There's really no limit to how low they'll sink. It just gets me so angry hearing them blame you for everything like that. If only, what do you think? Am I overreacting? If you were like a murderer or something, maybe you could take care of them.
No comment. No comment on that. No comment at all.
Of course, you couldn't even get a girlfriend, so I don't think that's possible.
Sarah, go to your room.
Okay.
Don't let it bother you. It's understandable that they would think that way. Don't.
I don't think tease. I think it was just maybe say don't let it bother you.
Yeah, I think that's probably a better one. I don't think you're overreacting, but it would be best if you just ignore it. Just forget about it. People are going to think that way no matter what they say. Lashing out would only give them more fuel. I know it's hard, but try not to let it bother you. Let those idiots think whatever they want, okay? Or so I've been frequently told.
Alright, if it doesn't bother you, then it doesn't bother me.
It bothers me really hard, I'm gonna kill them!
What was that?
Nothing.
I'll show them just how resilient and stubborn I can be.
Probably not a good idea. You have no idea.
Anyway, now that we got that sorted, let's get you nice and clean.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm clean as humanly possible. You're the one who needed a shower, little Miss Stage Fright.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew it.
Anyways, I've already gone in, so now it's your turn.
I've already went in before we left, and I doubt somehow I've gotten dirty in the past few hours.
Irrelevant. I'm not sleeping next to you until you take a shower. Or could it be that you want me to bathe with you?
Sarah isn't serious. Is she? Alright, I get it. I'll take a shower.
Great! I'll get you a change of clothes.
Better not fucking peep. Just what is this girl up to?
Better set up the tripod right here.
No! Get out! Get out! Get away! Just get away! I suppose Sarah's instruction, I entered the bathroom and start showering. It seemed kind of pointless given that I just did so a few hours ago. But for the sake of getting off my back, I was happy to comply. I suppose there's no harm in bathing again. Besides, I still have a while before the Friday night meeting, so it's not like I'm short on time. Just as long as Sarah doesn't hold me at gunpoint. After taking a quick shower, I dried myself off and looked around the bathroom. I didn't bring any clothes with me, since Sarah enthusiastically offered to grab them for me, but she's really taking her time. Actually, knowing Sarah, it's entirely possible that she's still deciding on what to grab. I guess I'll just grab the towel and head out with... Oh, there you are! I was beginning to think you weren't coming. What's wrong? You see something you like? Oi, calm down! It's something you haven't seen before! It's Sarah! Before I could talk any sense to her, Sarah was already long gone, taking my fresh clothes with her. Damn it, Sarah! You've seen penis before, haven't you?
What has happened?
What do you mean here?
No, what happened? It was just because he was nude.
Yeah, he was nude.
Okay.
After waiting until Sarah fell asleep, I cut out of the house without making a sound. I made my way across town and traveling once again to Karasu's headquarters, wherein I met up with my co-workers for our Friday night meeting. So, anyone got the cards?
Shit, I forgot to bring the deck.
But what are we supposed to do then? Do absolutely jack shit all night?
I'm pretty sure we actually have, like, jobs to do.
What jobs? Let's just get wasted. What's Karasu gonna do? Kill us?
Yes.
Shit. As time passed, however, it became increasingly evident that not everybody would be in attendance, let alone as prominently as I was. Me looking around the room, I could even tell that a couple of familiar faces were missing.
Has anyone heard from Violet or Vincent?
Nobody spoke up. Misa and I were seeing each other every weekday, as well as doing training, so we'd each know if we were missing. Similarly, I would meet with Sai during training, and he would have no doubt seeing his own daughter outside of work, so the three of us could easily keep tabs on one another. Given the disappearance of Vincent and Violet, however, they apparently fostered no such habit, or only met with one another.
Well, it's not like either one of them was assigned to a particularly high-profile target. They probably couldn't just make it.
Oh God.
It wouldn't be the first time. I learned the methodology relies on playing games of seduction. It can take time. Oh.
If nobody has heard from them by Sunday, their work will be reassigned. As expected, Scion moved on without missing a beat.
Anyways, no use worrying about it now. As Leon said, it wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't be the first time that she's actually slept with a man and then decided to stay there and steal his money. That wouldn't be the first.
Yeah. Let's just get on with the show, shall we?
There's no need for that. I've already spoken to all four of you before tonight. So he's been in contact with the others after all, huh? I spoke to Sai just last night, informing him of our success after Misa and I completed our only work for the week, but not once has he mentioned meeting with any of the others. Ultimately, it's not my business, of course, but still, it does feel like I'm not being told the full story. Given Leon's choice of attire, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one training with Sai and Misa before I came along. Me usurping his position would also explain some of the hostility he seems to feel towards me. On the other hand, during my training with Misa, I got the distinct impression that she never had a training partner before, so perhaps, without the others present, there was no need for this meeting to continue. Meeting adjourned.
Works for me. A quick meeting's a good meeting. You always say that. Am I ever wrong?
As quickly as our meeting began, the few members present began to walk out, leaving only Sai, Misa, and I behind. I guess that's my cue to leave. Well, I guess I'll see you guys on... Alright, you can take over Sai now.
Not so fast. Before you leave, Karasu has once again requested your presence.
Again, huh? I can guess what this would be about. Hello, do you want a condom? No, I don't want a fucking condom! At Zai's command, and without being told anything about our incoming meeting with Karasu, I was escorted to my boss's office. The three of us left the meeting room together, trekked the alley-like hallway leading to Karasu's lair. Before long, I was once again face to face with the man who essentially owned my life. Ah, Suoh, my boy, please come in. My boy. Yeah, Sai told me you wanted to speak to me. And Ada, no doubt. I'm not the one who requested your presence. You aren't, but then who?
That would be me.
Oh god, it's actual security guard!
I apologize for any inconvenience. I am the one who called you here. I am Lieutenant Kraus. Oh. I am Lieutenant Kraus. Nice to meet you, sir.
Lieutenant, as in a military leader? I mean, military lieutenant? Not
quite.
Wrong one.
Yes, sir.
Not quite. Lieutenant Kraus is a friend of ours from the Trendon Police Department.
I'll do it just normally. Sorry.
In fact, he's the one who funded your latest outing. My latest outing? But the only outing of mine being funded no, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. It'd be pretty stupid of me to accuse a police officer of commission to kill. You did?
Son, I want to thank you for your assistance to bringing Mr. Roth to justice. Your methods may be a little unorthodox, but the fact remains that, thanks to you, Miss Roth will be able to live on without fear.
Whoa, he really is talking about that. What's more, Kraus sounds genuinely thankful. I did something horrible, something no civilized human being should ever do, and yet, a man of the law is thanking me.
You see, as much as I hate to admit it, the law is full of blind spots, some of which prevent men like me from doing our jobs. A man can beat his wife within an inch of her life, scare her into not saying a thing, then go on without a care in the world. Even if we all know what's really going on, the second anybody tries to do a thing about it, they're labeled as a rogue cop. You're doing good work, son. You're doing God's work, in fact. I just wanted you to know that.
Huh. Interested.
Now I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Shit! Karasu, you bastard!
What? It was not my fault.
God's work, huh? Well, I'll be damned. He gets pulled into hell. Is the boy gone for the night?
Yes, sir. He won't be returning tonight.
Good. And you've put Misa to bed?
We won't be disturbed.
Excellent. Now that the good children have turned in for the night, it's time for the adults to talk, don't you think? What is it?
I just don't understand.
Understand what?
You know full well that I don't approve of this kind of secrecy and deceit. Choosing not to tell the boy the finer details of your plans is one thing, but dressing up one of your men as a police officer just to lie to him?
Oh.
And since when did you... Yeah, go on.
What a scumbag.
Yeah. And since when have you thought my daughter was so untrustworthy she needed to be kept out of the loop? I just don't...
Give the drama a rest, would you? I wouldn't be taking those precautions if I didn't think they were necessary.
So explain it to me.
I thought you figured it out yourself, but I guess it couldn't be helped. The truth is, Suoh isn't like the others. He doesn't possess the same motives. He needs money, yes. I fully intend to exploit that. But first and foremost, he's just like you used to be.
Me?
I know for a fact that you wouldn't always like this, my friend. But just as you faced ample adversity to reach this point, so Suoh and Misa.
So you're manipulating them. You don't think money is good enough motivation for those two, so you're giving them more noble incentives?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. The boy has potential, but he's still just a child. He needs to believe that he's on the right path. That's what he thinks he's doing. That what he thinks is doing right. Doing is right.
And my daughter?
Please don't take this personally, my friend. Your relation to her really has nothing to do with it. However, as a father, you should know better than I do that Misa has no desire to spend her life doing this. I know it's hard on you, but this is for the best. Besides, if everything goes according to plan, those two will soon be able to become normal teenagers once again. And the only thing standing in the way is one little medical science firm. Yeah, that is a thing. I keep forgetting about that. Sickness. Chapter... Sickness! Sicknessception! Jesus Christ. A full month passed. Sunday night, November 6th. It's been 6 weeks now since I became a professional killer. 6 weeks of late night train sessions, early morning rendezvous, and excessive paychecks. Last 6 weeks of working directly under a crime lord and earning a living, bringing death to those who are more valuable dead than alive. In those 6 weeks, I've killed a total of 9 people, 1 person each week for the first 3, 2 people each week for the next 3 weeks. I've improved considerably in every aspect, but in terms of knowledge, financial, physical strength, and stamina or skill, equally as important, I've been getting along well with those closest to me, not allowing my new lifestyle to destroy my personal relationships. So now I've been on predominantly good terms, minus the occasional fight. I haven't had a single negative experience with Misa. For all intents and purposes, I've been living a rich, rewarding, fulfilling life. As long as Sarah doesn't figure it, or so I would like to think. The truth is, my relationship with Sarah hasn't been as carefree as I hoped. Since the talk we had one Friday night a month ago, Sarah has been acting even more strangely than usual. The next few days, she would stand in front of the wardrobe for half an hour, grabbing at my pants to wear as she slept, yet never actually putting them on. She also refrained from clinging to me as she usually would, falling victim to habit only after she fell asleep. Going forward, she'd forget to pick up her clothes off the floor and occasionally walk into the bathroom while I was bathing. Very forgetful, scatterbrained mistakes with my prim and proper sister should not be making. Whenever I called her out on her odd behavior, however, Sarah would deny that any change had occurred, defending herself with a flustered face and mechanical movement. Sarah really worries me sometimes. I never do know what's going on inside that head of hers. Even after a month of trying to figure out what's been wrong with her, I haven't made any progress at all. Unfortunately, at this point, I no longer have the leisure to worry about that. As important as my sister's mental health is to me, there's one aspect of my life demanding my attention far more urgently. My sickness. Unsure what else to call it, I labeled it the voice in my head. The pain and adrenaline surging through my body, the rush which spurred me to kill. My sickness. It began after I woke up in the hospital with a head wound over 3 months ago. I was groggy and pain and I couldn't think clearly. I had countless voices, which I presumed to be from other patients, whispering to me at all hours of the night. At the time, I didn't think anything of it. I just endured it, thinking it was a side effect of the medication I'd been given. But once I left the hospital and started working for Mr. Mudo, I learned the truth. I realized that the pain and haziness was never from the medication or from my stay in the hospital. It came from within me. When I killed Mr. Mudo, when I attacked those 2 adolescents, whenever I felt a sudden surge of malice, I knew my sickness was to blame. It began to come and go, occasionally speaking to me directly towards the right path. My sickness worked for my sake, even if it didn't seem like at the time, and tried to do what was best for me. Or so I thought. For the past week, I've been in constant agony, fearing only in the little of discomfort it took its toll on me, both during and outside of work. But I figured it was something that I could grit my teeth and bear. Then yesterday evening, after my sister fell asleep, I woke up in tremendous pain, clutching my stomach, as though I had been stabbed. I ran to the bathroom and puked up every little morsel of food in my stomach. Was sitting in front of my mouth. Was sitting in front of me. taken with a fraction of the pain I felt. For hours I was in agony, unable to sleep or rest, completely at the mercy of my own body. I've put this off for far too long already. I can't keep prioritizing work and Sarah. Tomorrow morning I'm going to see a doctor no matter what. And then I found out it was worms. After our increasingly dismissal party gathered, my co-workers waited patiently in relative silence. For 20 minutes we sat unmoving, waiting for our missing comrades to arrive, hoping they would merely running late. But as our patience wore thin, Sai finally spoke up, convinced that Vincent and Violet would not show up.
Still no word from the other two?
Everyone present shook their heads.
Damn, like we didn't have enough to do already.
After the last disappearance of Violet and Vincent, the two showed up once more, apologizing for the delay and blaming the targets. For the next few weeks, they've both behaved like normal, attending meetings and getting the work done, showing no sign of anything being amiss. 2 nights ago, however, the duo once again failed to show, making us wonder if they repeated their previous return or instead never showed their faces again.
Leon, you track them down. Kane, I want you to confirm their kills. Low priority or not, their marks need to be taken care of. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. As for you two, you're going to help me pick up the slack. Karasu accepted this week's work on the basis he had 7 killers at his disposal. With 2 missing and the other 2 covering for them, it just leaves the 3 of us.
More work than usual, huh? Sai won't hear any complaints from me. It certainly helped pad my paycheck, and the adrenaline should ease my pain for a while.
We have 11 targets this week, not including Ghosts, Kane, and Leon may be chasing. I'll take 8 of them myself. You two decide how you want to handle the other.
Sai's got 11 profiles on the table, all paired with the photos and the details necessary.
Take your pick.
I actually got a choice this time. This might even be more fun than I thought. Let's take a look at...
Alright then, I'll take a look at the others.
Wait a second, what are you... While I was looking at the scattered profiles, Misa handed Sai her choices, deciding for the both of us who we'll be targeting. Figures. I came all this way, no meeting takes place, and Misa chooses our targets for us. Seriously, what was the point of me even coming here?
Okay, that should be it for the night. Let's go, Misa. Oh, right. Here, this is yours.
At Misa's prompt, Sai handed me an electronic device of some sort. What is this?
It's a phone of sorts.
It's a phone. That's no phone! It's just a brick!
Open the box! The audio and text messaging software installed on here already contains details of everyone on the team, as well as Karasu and a few associates of you haven't met. You can now get into contact with anyone on the team, and they don't hesitate to talk about work matters. All communications are encrypted with preloaded keys unique to each pairing.
Sounds like a pretty sophisticated phone.
Not particularly. It's just a bit more security-focused than normal mobile phones. First of all, you can only use it to communicate with or receive communications from other people using the same device. Also, these devices utilize a mesh network available only within Richmond, so they're useless once you leave the city.
I see.
Put it simply, it's very private, restricted, and won't work outside of the city. So if you want to go around giving girls your number, you're out of luck.
The voice you're doing sounds like it's going into Mojo Jojo territory. Seriously, just what kind of person does Sai think I am? Misa pulled her own phone out, probably displaying it an inch away from my face. So you can one too, Misa. That'll make working together easier. Misa may not be one for conversation, but even she would respond to a text message, right?
Don't get any ideas about sending my daughter inappropriate text messages or photos.
Delete that dick pic right now.
I cut your balls off!
No! Don't! I wouldn't do that.
Sure you wouldn't. Anyways, it's time to go. You two can arrange your work for the week tomorrow morning.
I just realized, like, Misa was even giving me a funny look as well. I bet you would. And so begins another week. Great. More killing! The next day... Oh god, killing's so boring now! Monday morning, November 7th. Misa and I met up in the usual park and prepared myself for a day of procrastination at Misa's whim. As usual, Misa seemed to have a number of destinations in mind, all of which she conveyed without uttering a single word. Unlike the mornings of our other dates, however, this time I had a destination of my own in mind. With the pain in my stomach at an all-time high, my sickness proven to be beyond my control, Misa's plans were set aside. I had expected some form of protest from Misa, given how she reacted previously at the mention of work before play, but this time around I received no such hesitation. Seeing herself just how much pain I was in, despite my attempts to hide it, Misa took hold of my hand and led me down the street, pursuing with a single destination in mind. Misa and I walked briefly through the city, quickly reaching a street that I had been through many times before. Rather than entering any buildings, however, Misa led me into an alleyway wherein she removed from her jacket a set of keys. Without further ado, Misa unlocked the door before us, granting direct access to a wondrous place of healing. Hold still, sir. It's coming out. It's coming out. There we go. Wait, why were your car keys in here?
I fell.
Right. Okay, I just realized something. It's even more awkward because there's a love heart above his head.
Yes, it is. Anyways, let's continue.
Suoh's face is just the best.
Yeah, and he's just covered Misa's eyes.
All good so far. Nothing abnormal, no blockage. Still nothing, no signs of any blood or tearing. The second we walked through the door, Misa and I were confronted with a scene I'd hoped never to see. Bent over the operating table in front of us was an elderly man, and behind him was... Are you sure it was blood you saw in your stool?
I'm sure.
I kept my hands over Misa's eyes, instinctively shielding her from the disturbing scene in front of us. I don't care how many people Misa has killed, no amount of bloodshed prepares a person for a sight like this. Well then, I guess I just have to keep on. They both look at us now! Shit! Despite our science, Misa and I eventually attracted the attention of the doctor before us. He stared at us blankly, and confused by our presence, and I was by the location of his finger. I can explain. Well, I kept my hands over Misa's eyes. The doctor took a better look at her, soon gasping in realization. Could you wait outside for one moment? Now then. What the hell are you doing here? How many times have I told you to knock? You know what drives me crazy when you people suddenly appear out of thin air completely unannounced? Shortly after directing us back into the alleyway, the doctor followed suit, closing the door behind him and telling the nurse to delay his next appointment. Oh, you've brought a new face with you, huh? But if you're here, then this must be another one of Karasu's pets. Shit. Ask the man for help once, and I'm his bitch for life. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. So what can I do for you kids? Looking to score some narcotics for your idiot friends? Well, at least he cut straight to the point. I get that he's mad about walking in on him, and apparently being Karasu's beck and call would be, but it would kill him to tone it down. I've been having stomach pains for a few weeks now. I was hoping you can help me out. You came to a doctor because you were feeling sick? Of course. Why didn't I think of that? It's a burning sensation that's getting worse over time. Throwing up dulls the pain, and adrenaline wards it off, but nothing seems to get rid of the pain permanently. If you had any diarrhea or blood on your stool? Not until this week, but... both actually. Are you thrown up intentionally or as a result of discomfort? Both. Dehydrated, I guess. Did you consume anything sketchy shortly before the symptoms began? Any undercooked chicken? That's a tough one. I was eating probably before I entered the hospital, and they wouldn't serve me anything sketchy or undercooked. For 2 weeks after that, however, I ate whatever rubbish Sarah and I could throw together. You know, it was mostly instant. Chances are I consumed something I shouldn't have. I don't think so, but I was. Yeah, whatever. You have gastroenteritis, a severe bacterial case. You seem fine overall, so just keep your fluids up and take it easy. That's it. So keep hydrated and I'll be fine. You don't need to run tests or who's the doctor here, huh? If you don't like my diagnostics, then get a second opinion somewhere else. The height of the doctor's rage, I felt a weak tug on my sleeve. Misa wore a complicated expression on her face. I could tell if she was still worried about me, or if she just wanted to get away from the doctor as soon as possible. Fine, thanks for your help. Whatever, just get out of here. What a pissy doctor! Well, that was a waste of time.
You did walk up. Well, you did walk in on him putting a finger in an old man's butt.
Well, that is true. Perhaps I should have opened by telling the doctor that I've been hearing voices inside my head. I don't know anything about that gastro whatever, but I'm betting it doesn't explain that particular symptom. Alone together again, Miso looked at me with an obvious concern. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. If I can survive training with you, there's no way a little gastro something can hurt me. No good, huh? Miso must be good at reading minds as Sarah. Either that or the pain I'm feeling is way too easy to see. Look, I'll go and visit another doctor later, okay? I'll get a second opinion somewhere else and make sure to receive proper diagnostics. That's better. A joyful smile definitely suits Misa better than the worried expression she was wearing a moment ago. But if I want to keep her smiling and Sarah too, I need to make good on my promise. I need to see a doctor. I need to see a doctor to discover what's wrong with me and find out if there's a cure. Is there a cure for my sickness? Nope. Shit.
Yes, there is. Calling the police.
But I won't do anything wrong.
Murdered several people.
How do you know that? This guy's an asshole! Why aren't you arresting him?
Anyways, hold on.
With my primary concern for the day pushed aside, Miso and I headed back to my house. He and the doctor's first piece of advice, I downed an unhealthy amount of water from the tap. I drained myself to the point where I knew my bladder would seek vengeance on me later. As for his suggestion, I take it easy, however. With 3 tugs of the week, I couldn't afford to listen to his second piece of advice. Nor could I entertain Misa's tendency towards procrastination. Instead, I grabbed the profile his side gave me on Sunday night and scoured them on the living room table, right in front of my seated companion. First up, a local troublemaker, Kunil. He resides barely 3 blocks from here. He'd been stealing from one of Karasu's front companies and causing the employees grief. Finally crossed the line when he shot the owner and made off with Karasu's money. There's a note from Karasu saying that to make the kill obvious and brutal, so as to send a message to any potential thieves among his ranks. Yikes. The other 2 appeared to be a pair of lovers, comedian Mendez and Mark Crane, the wife and best friend of a man currently undergoing divorce procedures. He paid good money to see them not only killed, but savagely brutalized before death. What's the sudden emphasis on being brutal? Is it really that important to send a message or to get revenge? Karasu makes sense in a way. But I would have thought that at least the ex-husband would want the murders to look like an accident. Not that I should complain. Misa's choices work out surprisingly well for me. The lovers will likely be together, and Colonel lives fairly close to here. Did Misa choose these 3 knowing that so as to maximize our free time, or was it just a coincidence? Either way, it looks like I might have an easy week after all. So, how do you want to divide up the work? Misa? While I was reading through our target's profiles, Misa somehow managed to sneak away. She was just gone. She was just here a second ago. Where did she run off to? Nope, she wasn't. It wasn't the core of nature that dragged Misa away. Not that it was the peel of raiding my fridge. Oh, I would have heard Misa leave, so she couldn't have escaped. At least nothing out the front back door. Unless she's hiding in plain sight. The only other likely hiding spot would be my bedroom. But Misa wouldn't go rummaging through my stuff, would she? Of course, if she did, I don't really have anything that's worth hiding, at least. At worst, she figured out that Sarah and I share a bed. I don't have anything worth stealing either. The most valuable possession I own is the phone that Sai gave me. Wherever she is, Misa can't hide from me in the place of this size. Misa, are you in here? What the hell? Misa, why are you wearing my sister's clothes? Caught red-handed, Misa has been pretty distracted for me to sneak up on her like this. Really though? Just what is she thinking? I know. I'll text her to see what she's thinking, so she won't talk to me. So you want to try on my sister's clothes? I suppose wanting to try on clothes is indeed considered feminine, but clothes that belong to someone else? Is this normal for girls, or is Misa just odd? Well, whatever makes you happy. What's wrong with that answer? No, wait, I recognize this glare. Misa wants to know how it looks on her, or rather, she wants me to compliment her. But should she really have picked something smaller? Sarah's definitely taller and better endowed than Misa. That's just weird. Sorry, Misa, but no matter how many times you shift that dress around, it isn't gonna fit you. Safety first. Buy her one in her size.
Yes. You got the paycheck.
Not bad, but I think it's a bit small. You know what? Let's put off scouting our targets out until tomorrow. For today, we're gonna go to the mall and get a dress in your size. After you change back. She runs out the door and she leaves me behind. Is that a goat? Is that a little goat in a really big dress running down the street? Oh, her dress fell off. She's in the mall. Misa, put your clothes back on.
Oh, this is a mall announcement. We got a girl running around with a knife, naked. Could someone do something about that?
God damn it, Misa!
Okay.
Though a little wary of spending my day clothes shopping with Misa, it didn't take long for that concern to be crushed by a far more powerful feeling. I escorted Misa to the same shopping center as the first time we went out, and just as she had been on that trip, Misa was overjoyed. Unlike the last time, however, this trip was motivated by the specific purpose. And true to the reason behind the visit, we headed straight for the clothing store after clothing store. As such, I spent most of my time watching Misa cycle through elated expressions, trying on dresses. It was like watching a kid in a candy store, but the finances with the finances to go nuts. What really amazed me, however, was the fact that Misa seemed content to simply try the clothes on. Even after going through so many stores and outfits, we had to buy a single article of clothing. I'm not going to berate Misa for showing restraint, but if my experience with Sarah is anything to go by, Misa's willpower is superhuman. Could it be that Misa's worried about wearing such clothes in front of her father? Until today, I've never seen her wear anything ever remotely feminine. She's always dressed for work or wearing something inconspicuous. Whatever the case, it is rather nice. It is a rather nice change of pace. Even Misa's usual outfits suit her. Some of the dresses she tried on look great on her. Given a few more years, Misa will be a real treat for the senses. Oh my god, we're back at Taco Heaven and Mario's Grill. Still without a dollar spent, Misa and I head to the food court to grab some lunch. We didn't eat anything back at my place earlier, so all the walking around since then helped build up appetite. See anything that you like? Misa pointed her order by pointing out the menu, choosing the exact same meal as during our previous visit. The exact same as last time, huh? Well, at least you know that you like it. All right. Let's line up and.
So, dude, is that you?
As an unfamiliar voice called out to me. Misa hid behind my back, keeping close enough that we could have been linking arms. The source of the unexpected noise closed in, and the moment I set my eyes on them, I knew what to expect. Damn, not this shit again. I thought this moment would be far enough away from my old home, but apparently not.
Dude, where have you been?
Well, it's Suoh. I thought you moved out of the state. Mia should have. If it weren't for Sarah still attending that lousy school, we could have at least moved further away. Hello there. Whoever these two are, there's only one reason they would know who I am, and I doubt there's a single student at Sarah's school who still takes kindly to my presence. What's more, given that they're skipping school themselves, they probably aren't exactly honest students either. Okay, so here's a little bit of backstory, okay? I went back to check on some of these, some choices. If there was an option, okay, where if you took, Sarah with you to the mall, you come across these guys and Sarah would just freak out. Like she'll just start wanting to attack them because they're just bad mouthing Suoh.
Oh, okay.
Who's this?
Oh, Suoh's two-timing with a little Asian girl. What, your sister isn't enough anymore?
I knew it. Next time I'm definitely taking Misa further away. This place is just too close to my old school. You know, you have a lot of nerve showing your face around here.
Yeah, everybody knows what you've been up to, fucker.
Just leave me alone, would you? I have stuff to do.
And by stuff, you mean your sister, or that little Asian whore behind you?
Damn it, just what is this guy's problem? Insulting me is one thing, but talking ill of Sarah or Misa is just too much. When it comes to guys like this, I just love to eviscerate them.
Eviscerate them?
Eviscerate them! Exactly. Unfortunately, I can't afford to retaliate in a place like this. I know that well. But, be that as it may, it is so damn tempting.
It's the female student.
What's wrong, Suoh? Lost your nerve after being expelled? Sarah said you quit school to start working, but we all know the truth. They're asking for you.
They're asking for it.
They sure are. But why? Why do these idiots insist on picking a fight with me? All I want to do is take Misa shopping. Is that such a crime?
What's wrong? No witty retort, you incestuous bastard?
How boring. Suoh's no fun.
Yeah, you're right. Hey little girl, wanna come with us instead? It'll be much more fun than hanging out with I promise.
Nothing from her either, huh? No wonder they're together. Two peas in a boring pod.
Whatever, forget those two losers. Hey, wanna swing by the arcade on the way back?
Hell no, we're here to go shopping, remember?
Well, I can't blame a guy for trying.
As the two hindrances escaped earshot, Misa stopped hiding from behind my back. She stood in front of me with a worried expression on her face, obviously affected by the exchange that just took place. That really wasn't the scene I wanted to subject Misa to. She didn't need to hear any of that. We're supposed to be here for the sake of picking out a dress, not so she can watch me stand idly by while those two said whatever they wanted. And while those two degenerates were spouting crap about not only Sarah but also Misa, someone completely uninvolved, I did nothing. I was afraid to act as my sickness took control. I was afraid that I might kill someone out in the open. It immediately ended my career. I allowed my own fear of losing control to prevent me from taking any action whatsoever. I could feel my fists shaking by my sides as I thought about my tormentors from moments ago. Without throwing a single punch, I drowned in the ecstasy I could have felt, imagining myself being those two to a pulp. That would have been so sweet, so gratifying, but what concerns me is I wouldn't have been able to stop. Now I can only hope that Misa understands the reason behind my inaction. Because of me, she too was a target of their ridicule. What's more, I didn't defend her at all. I just let those two say whatever they wanted about her. If I were Misa, I'd... Eh? Wait, where are we? Whoa! Where are we? Seemingly unaffected by the exchange that took place, Misa took my hand in hers and led the way to the next clothing store. I walked along lethargically, unable to get the words of those two out of my head, swaying back and forth as though in a daze. Whenever she called me dawdling, however, Misa grabbed my hand once more, forcing me to keep up the pace and to stop moping. Ah! Slow down, Misa. They aren't going to run out. Even if they're on sale, they won't disappear that quickly. Most students and adults are at school and work right now, so their stock won't deplete anytime soon. Fine, let's go in. I thought clothes shopping with Sarah was bad. At least I can argue with Sarah. How am I supposed to debate with someone who won't even speak? Damn it! Damn it, Misa, will you just fucking talk? Do something! As the day dragged on and our usual partying time crept up on us, Misa and I made our final stop for the day. Despite the many sales we attended and the countless stores we explored, Misa chose only a single dress, opting for one eerily similar to the dress of Sarah's which she had tried on earlier. She hugged it dearly, treasuring it even before we went to the checkout, yet only tried it on privately, unlike the hundreds of other outfits Misa tried on. This dress I didn't get to see on the recipient herself. Nonetheless, I happily paid for the dress that Misa finally decided on, and as our shopping trip ended, I only had a single regret. Seeing Misa about before. I just wanted to apologize for earlier. Because of me, you were ridiculed by those two assholes. You were mocked by complete strangers. Worse, while they were insulting us, I didn't do a thing to stop them. I didn't even try to stick up for you. You must really resent me right now. Misa shook her head violently from side to side, rejecting outright everything I had just said to her. Rather than display the sentiment I feared, Misa smiled happily, not showing a shred of malice or loathing. This girl. Seriously, what did I do to deserve such a forgiving partner? In the 5 weeks we've been partners, I don't think Misa's ever gotten mad at me. She often pouts when things don't go her way, but otherwise the two of us just are getting along surprisingly well. I've just been worried about nothing, letting myself get worked up over my dubious thoughts. I should have known Misa would look past such a minor squabble. If I didn't have Misa with her here with me today, I didn't even want to think about how this might have turned out. I think I'm forgetting someone. Oh shit, the doctor! Doctor, Dr. Whip's coming my ass again!
It's nothing. You're going crazy.
But there's web coming on my ass!
You just need to drink more water.
But fucking web!
Drink the water!
After dropping off Misa at the usual time and location, I returned home for some rest and relaxation before my sister's immediate arrival. With the house all to myself, however, I quickly grew bored of the rest. I spent some time stretching, doing some push-ups and sit-ups to make sure to keep hydrated. Any light exercise I could think of, any chores I needed doing, anything to keep my mind occupied, I happily indulged in. It's just Marcus. Marcus is back from the dead.
He's a zombie.
That's odd.
Huh?
Who could that be? Nobody should know where Sarah and I live now, including our school, so I wasn't expecting any visitors. Could Sarah have lost her key? Maybe Misa left something here earlier. Or maybe it's just someone playing a prank. Damn kids. Knocking and running is better than flaming dog poop on the porch, but still. So this is what was that. So this is what I was about. An envelope slipped under the door, or perhaps crammed through the mail slot. Must have been payday. After locking the door and returning to the living room, I slowly counted the money within the envelope. 18,000. Not bad at all. I was home a little more, given that I had 4 targets this fortnight, but I'm certainly not complaining about the complaint. Over the month and a half I've been working as a killer, I tried to estimate the amount I made per kill and thus predict my pay in advance. With the amount varying between each payday, However, I found it difficult to predict and ultimately wound up asking Sai. While there doesn't appear to be a set rate, most targets appropriate for my skill level pay between 4 and 8,000, leaving me with a hefty sum even with an easy week's work. I mean, man, this is really the life. I get to spend every day with someone I can call my friend and make more money than I need, and my job is never bored. I can't believe that there was a time when I didn't want to do this. Honestly, just what was I thinking? There's only one part of this job I have no enthusiasm for, and that's... Right, I almost forgot about that. I may be feeling more confident in my work these days, and any reservations I had about killing for money disappeared a long time ago. But espionage? I'm not Solid Snake!
No, I'm Solid Snake, and...
What happened? Did he kill himself?
No, Suoh killed him.
Oh! That was my dick! Why? Despite Karasu's reassurance, there's no way I'm qualified to do that. Even if my job is to do nothing more than follow Sai's orders. What the plan is just insane. Breaking into a multi-million-dollar company? I'd be shot to death before I even get close. What's more, I still have no clue what I'm expected to do once we get in. Even after all this time, there's still only drip feeding me
Drip
information.
feeding.
Yeah, I realized I was saying that word wrong. Expecting me to just go with the flow. Even so, I do need that house. I promised Sarah that I would take care of things, that our lives would return to the way they were. Regaining ownership of our own home is an important part of that promise. Oh, just about that, Suoh. That wasn't actually your home. That was someone else's house, and now you're being arrested for it. What? Damn it! Why? Because I thought it'd be funny. It's not funny! You dick! And yet the mere thought of breaking into one of Ada's buildings makes me... Allowing my nerves to get the best of me, I ran to the bathroom and threw up in the sink. The stress of trying to normalize my life without losing it was starting to weigh on my mind, and the thoughts of Ada filled my head. Alright, we're in. Oh no. Like just froze up through the vent. Oh, Jesus!
Oh my god, that stinks! What have you been eating?
Someone threw up on me! Where did it come from? There's someone in the vent! Security! Damn it, I'm really not ready for this. I can't even contain myself here in my own home. How am I supposed to do so when I'm actually on the job? I should have asked the doctor for some meds while I had the chance. I don't know who this is.
Like that would have helped.
What? Who's that?
Doctor just wanted to wanted you to get out of his office. That gastro rubbish was a guess.
Yeah? No way. Whoa!
Oh, I think I know who it is.
It's the evil him! I let myself get dehydrated. I need some water.
You know that won't help. Nothing you do will ever help.
Great, I've now gone to Jekyll and Hyde territory. Great, I'm losing my mind now. Just fucking wonderful.
Cheer up, me. I'm here to help. Who knows your situation better than we do?
Shit. I've gone completely off the deep end. What am I supposed to do now? Hidden whispers was bad enough, but actually conversating with myself? And again, I suppose it's not every day I get to ask myself for advice like this. Help me how?
Good question. But before I can answer that, we must figure out which aspect of your fucked up life is giving you the most grief right now.
I wouldn't describe my life quite like that, but we already know the answer to that.
Right, the other scenario. No need to remind me. You really are worrying about that a lot, aren't you? Do you not trust that Sai will take care of you?
That's not it. I understand how capable Sai is.
then do you think that he will leave you behind? That he will discard you once you're no more of a further use?
Well, that is a possibility. But I'm worthless to him dead, and the company we're robbing is loaded. There will be no benefit in my death.
Very good. How logical of you. So then, if a capable man like Sai, who has no reason to abandon you, is taking the lead, and you need only to follow his instructions, what is it that you fear?
Everything.
Everything, huh? For a professional killer, you're quite the scaredy cat. But don't worry. When the time comes that you're immobilized by fear, just let old Suoh take care of you. Until then, try not to get yourself killed.
I feel like I'm watching Bleach right now.
Whoops, sorry, I forgot to turn that off.
He has like a microphone connected to his head.